And boom, we're going to kick it right off with Illinois going to Duke and taking on the Blue Devils. Both teams are coming in 1-0 on the year. Duke is the home team here to put that into account for you guys. Illinois is ranked 11th in the country. They had a very nice opening win. They won 52-3 over WIU, which is Western Illinois. Not a real competition for them. I believe they were 48-point favorites going into the game. They covered by 1. But Duke, on the other hand, they played Elon, and they won that game 45-17. JD, did anything stick out to you in that Duke Elon game? And by the way, we talked about this all last year. Mensa, the quarterback of Duke, the transfer from Tulane, was one of our favorite players in the country last year. He's an absolute baller, and he's gone to Duke, and it looks like he's carried those skills over. He went 27 for 34 in his opening game with 3 passing touchdowns. He looked unstoppable, but yet again, they played Elon. Trivia to the chat out there. Does anybody know where the hell Elon is? We're back in college season. I get to ask you guys where these schools are, but JD, you don't get to answer this one. This is for the chat. First one to name where Elon is correctly will get my VIP card for the day. I'll DM it to you when it's completed. So there you go. Let us know where Elon is. But JD, does anything stick out to you from that Duke Elon game in the first one?
Yeah, man. To me, it looked a lot of Duke was looking forward to this game. Neither's what it first seemed like, because actually, like, the first half, like, it was actually like closer game, and it was a game that Duke should have won by actually like a lot of points.
They gave up a lot of points. That's the biggest thing that stuck out to me, JD. 17 points they gave up to Elon. It's a lot of points.
So it was just one of those games where we're actually going to talk about this same type of thing a couple times today, where I really think this team was just actually, they knew it was a team that actually they could easily beat, and that they were looking forward to their next week. So I'm not going to take a whole lot from that. It would be something where I would need to see that for actually more than that 1 week. So actually, that's where I'm at there.
All right. Well, what do you like in this game? Let's break it down. What is making you take either side or total? What do you like specifically? And before you do, Joseph, you were the first one to drop in North Carolina. You won. DM me after the show. I'll send you my card for free. And you know what? All of you guys who got it right, Benjamin, J-Bo, you guys all got it right. You could DM me. I'll give you my card for free today.
Awesome. Yeah, man. As far as actually like Illinois goes, this is something that I want you to do for me, Alpha, because I know that you probably have it up somewhere. What are the betting splits here?
Very interesting here. I can get you the up-to-date betting splits.
Because as being a betting man, that I would bet that probably actually Illinois is a very public side here.
They are. It's exactly what I have here. They're coming in about 88% on the spread.
88% on the spread. Wow, that's even more than I thought it was going to be. Okay, well, yeah, there's what I was thinking. I think this is going to be a very public play here. As far as this actually Illinois team, I think people, and as far as the market, are very high on this team, and which to me, like, it like makes sense. Like, I understand it. I'm just not quite as high as actually most people are. But also, as far as the Illinois offense last week looked great. So actually, like, that's what a lot of people are actually seeing here, and they're seeing it, and then they're seeing this like price, and that's why they're gonna like them. I will have to say, as far as the Duke defense goes, like you said, people saw also what they gave up last week, but like I said, I'm not really putting a lot into that, because I know that Duke's defense is definitely not bad, and as far as against the Illinois defense they saw last week, Duke is an upgrade. I mean, a serious upgrade.
Yep.
Especially their front seven here. Then as far as the Duke offense, man, you've already kind of said it. They're just fun to watch. Yep. They have an actual like QB who can throw the ball. He can run. He can throw the ball. He can throw the ball while actually on the run. Like he's
great. He's great.
Like he's a dude that just makes plays. I feel that as far as actually like Illinois here, that they will have trouble kind of stopping them. what I think they're going to do is kind of like I believe what Moody said actually here, that actually they're going to try to slow the game down, because they want this Duke actually offense to not have the ball.
Yep.
There's basically like what they want here. For me, this was my first bet of the week. I bet this and sent this out to clients Monday. So I have had this game locked in. Give me the Duke +3 here. I think that they could win this game outright.
3.5 now, by the way. You get an even better line. 3.5 is the FanDuel preset line at the moment.
3.5 is fine too. But for me, I personally took 3. I think 3 is fine. I think this is just a very close game.
So do I.
And I think that Duke definitely has a chance to win this one outright. I think that Duke's defense is going to be better than what most people think. And I think as far as actually like the Illinois offense is going to be held down more than people think.
Yep.
That's where I'm at here, guys.
Here's the trivia for this game. JD said he's giving a free yearly pass to whoever can tell us what state Illinois is from. So let us know what state Illinois is from. My pick on this game is kind of similar to yours, but I'm taking a little bit different spin on it. I'm taking Illinois on the money line because I do think this game ends on a last-second field goal by Illinois, or they win the game by 3 points. I don't think they cover the 3.5. I would be taking Duke at the +3.5 currently, but I do think Illinois wins this game in the area of 1 to 2 to 3 points. They are the better team. They are much better coached as well. They have the experience. Their guys have been in this game as well. And Illinois is not a huge transfer team as well. They have a lot of guys that have returned to the roster from last year. They're a very strong team out of the Big Ten. I have very high hopes for this Illinois team, unfortunately, this year. As a Rutgers fan, I hate Illinois. I don't like taking Illinois, but I do believe they are going to win this game, and that's the most confident I am in this one. Yet again, I don't love the points. I don't think they are going to cover a 3.5-point line. I do think this game ends within a field goal. So if you want to take Duke plus the 3.5, you're getting better odds there. I totally understand that. But the most confident I feel is that Illinois will go into this ball game. And when they leave the field, when they walk out of that stadium, they'll be raising their hand as a victor in that one, not a loser. And that is the number one thing I am most confident in this. So give me Illinois on the money line. You can currently get it at a -148. It's exactly what I'm playing in this game. Jefe, over to you, brother. What do you like in this one? You're muted. You're muted.
Yeah,
by the way. We're kidding.
All right. Well, that was what I had to say. So,
breaking news in the NFL. Omarion Hampton has officially been named the starter over One-Eye Fetty Wap Najee Harris. Boom. Boom. Great for my fantasy team. Back to you, Jefe.
I actually still think that I actually like that for Najee Harris.
Here we go.
I think now he's going to get some red zone opportunity. I think he's a great anytime touchdown guy. Great smokescreen there by Harbaugh.
Not bad. I don't mind that approach.
I like that plan a lot. Some would say. Some might take the bait on Omarion Hampton.
Oh my God! If let me just peel back the curtain, JD. This guy has learned a new phrase this week. He has learned a new phrase, and it is called taking the bait. And everything in life right now, he is referring to it as they took the bait. I told him I lost my Powerball ticket at 11 o'clock last night. He told me I took the bait for buying a fucking Powerball ticket.
I didn't. I don't think I responded to that one. Duke +3.5. This is a screamer of a public Illinois side game. You guys broke it down pretty well, especially when you add that Illinois is ranked at 11. Any novice gambler is going to look at this and think, something doesn't make sense here. Both of these teams had pretty good week ones. One team's ranked, one team's not. I could only get it at 3. So I think that number is actually probably going to continue to grow as it is now over the key number of that hook. If you're backing Duke, that is. And I love that. So give me Duke +3.5.
I like that. Do either of you have any action on the total here? Is there anything you guys like on the total? Because I would lean the over in this spot. JD, what are your thoughts on the total before we move on to a little Baylor SMU?
I would actually have to lean under, man. I know that's weird for actually like me to be saying, but that is how I would lean here.
Respect. Jefe, you like anything on the total?
No, not really. I don't know which way this is going to go. It's early in the season. I hate overreacting after 1 week. And I think this number is actually, the spread is the overreaction itself.
I get that. I get that. So you're more nothing, no read on the total, but you do love the Duke side. Is it going to be an official play on your card?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay. That's totally fair. It's totally
This-
fair. That's why we ask these questions, guys, because
yeah.
we want to tell you our confidence in games and if we're actually playing them. We all are breaking down the biggest games, but sometimes it's not going to make our official call our card with all the games that are on the schedule. So we do want to let you guys know truthfully how we are playing this. Hefe, back over to you.
And also, yeah, like I said, this was my first bet of the week.
Yep, we knew that was on your card. Yep.
As soon as
Yeah, no, I was.
JD
I
loves
was just,
it. JD loves it.
I was just trying to say that this is a very scary week in college football. There's a lot of good